Well, 21 myths of relaxation. At number 3, stress screws up your relationships. How does that happen?
We really got to look at the root cause of this whole issue. Well, what's the myth here? The myth is not that stress screws up your relationship. The whole myth is that nobody's listening. What do I mean by that is, it's like we're two tape recorders. So let's assume it's your husband, you and your partner. So there's one tape recorder speaking, and there's the other tape recorder speaking. But nobody's listening. So what's the reason for that? The challenge we have in communication is that we are very seldom listened to. Everybody's talking,
yes.
talking, but nobody's listening. So what happens in my private practice, what happens from people who've come to see me is that everybody is talking, but nobody takes the time to listen. So you have two tape recorders. If you think of a conversation you have with whoever you have and when last you had it, you find you start a conversation. And as soon as you start the conversation and you ask a question, the person starts talking to you, then you seem to be cut off. The person cuts you off and tells you something about themselves.
Yes.
So there's this whole thing about people having this whole desire to be heard, but nobody is listening to anybody. And it becomes very frustrating, especially in relationships when you've gone to work, you come home, you and your partner, and nobody's talking to each other. What happened to their work, hon? You start talking, and the partner comes and says, well, this is what happened. And it's like we have been taught something they call communication. But what baffles me, and what's baffled me for 40 years in my private practice is people who come to me and say, Cecil, we've done communication. Well, how about listening? I thought communication was all about listening. But people seem to have gone and taken communication or understand communication, but very few people have been taught how to listen. And it creates all kinds of havoc in relationships. That's, in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons for people having issues in relationships. Nobody is listening to anybody because everybody wants to say something. And we're too busy to actually stop and say, okay, now what's this person saying? Acknowledge this person, listen to this person, give the person some feedback. That seems to be foreign in this this world where everything is happening so fast, everybody's so busy, and nobody can take a break to actually listen to what somebody has to say to them.
So, Cecil, if somebody is stressed out, they know, I mean, because you can feel it in your body, they need to step back and start listening. They need to take that on themselves, right?
But you can't do that because you are too stressed out to even consider that.
Really?
You're an intelligent person, we know. We give you the credit for that. But you're tied up in a knot.
Yeah.
And in that knot state, you're oblivious to everything.
So what do you do?
What I found from my private practice is that nothing happens. It continues and continues and continues to something where somebody says, well, I'm leaving the relationship.
Yeah.
Or, listen, you had enough of this. I'm going to go. And that's how clients come to me. Says, also, I've been to therapists, I've been here, and I still have this problem. Nobody seems to help me. So, well, what's the problem? And then it says, oh, nobody's listening to you. And I teach them how to listen. Then all of a sudden, it's like the relationship goes back together. They're fine. And that's the problem is that you need to hit a bump in the road. It's something that's got to happen in that relationship. Somebody says, well, I'm leaving. Then to say, well, you know something? We better get some help. That's the only time both parties realize, hey, nobody's listening.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, that's the only time that people can be helped. But this will continue. It's going to get worse because everything is going faster and faster and faster. And that will continue, especially in relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's you and your partner, you and your boss, you and your children. It's totally irrelevant. Nobody's listening to anybody. And the children, I feel sorry for them because most of the parents today aren't listening to their children anyway because they're too busy being busy.
Yeah.
So we have a very serious problem here, and I don't know what we can do about it.
Well, you're going to fix it all up.
Well,
that's your challenge.
That's what I'm here for. For those who want to learn how to listen, we teach them how to listen. But unfortunately, these are the issues that I've been encountering in the last 40 years in my private practice.
All right, there you go. It's 21 myths of relaxation. At number 3, stress screws up your relationship. Thanks, Cecil.
You're welcome.
If you enjoyed this video, then you will also enjoy 6 ways to a rich lifestyle.